Guys, we finally have some updates on the Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel, and this is 100% true because it's been confirmed by Universal themselves. You see, this is where you can go to find the article from NBC Universal. It says that from an upfront showcase of 2025, and it says somewhere down here, if you guys want to, you can pause and read all this. I'll just slowly scroll down for you all to see what's going on. Something about a Super Bowl, blah 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 blah. I'm looking for the Mario one. Here it is. It says here, an exciting range of films from Universal Pictures, Focus Features, DreamWorks Animation, and Illumination were presented by including Megan 2.0, Nobody 2, which had a trailer today. The Bad Guys 2, coming out this August. The How to Train Your Dragon live-action movie. Upton Abbey, the grand finale. Black Phone 2, Him, the Fodekin Scheme, and Super Mario World, Shrek, and Minions. You hear that, folks? It looks like the next Mario movie will be called Super Mario World. This is a true article. And all this comes from Universal because Universal owns the Mario movie because it's made by Illumination. So it looks like that the Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel won't be called the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. Instead, we're going to call it the Super Mario World, which means that this probably has something to do with focusing around Mario's big world. Which means the movie will probably have something to do with him going in outer space, maybe to see Rosalina. Maybe it would explore a bigger, wide world of how Mario's world really is. We'll get to see more characters. You know, since it's going to be centered around Mario's world, we're going to see some places across his world, maybe from out of his kingdom in the Mushroom Kingdom where Peach lives, from his town in Brooklyn, like in the movie, which we learned about. And we might see some other characters among his world. I know Luigi will be back. Toad will be back. We might not get Bowser unless they decide to try some other villains, because Mario does have some other arch nemesis like Waluigi, Wario. But they might if they bring Bowser back, then that's because they want to. But we're not worried about who the characters are going to be. Right now, we need to go over this fact that it's going to be called the Super Mario World. Finally, just finally, we hear some news about the Mario movie. We could have heard some news about it on Mario 10th, which passed. We didn't hear no news about it at CinemaCon, but today's a good day. Universal just typed in that the title will be called Super Mario World. Want some more proof? If you type onto Illumination's productions for all of their past movies and their upcoming movie releases, you can see that. Hold on. You can see that. See, this is all their past movies from Despicable Me, from their previous one, Despicable Me 4. You can even see that there's the Mario movie, and it comes from dun-dun-dun-dun! See? 100% true. It even, look at that. Mario World. Yeah, if you go on Illumination's production list, you can see that it's even been titled Mario World, which means that that's the real title. I mean, the release date is still the same, yeah, but we still have some news on the title. If you click on these numbers right here on the ref, you can see that, see, May 13th, which is today, Illumination parent reveals the name of the second Super Mario Brothers movie at Upfront, like an Upfront newsstand. So it looks like that Nintendo news report has reported that the Super Mario Bros. Sequel will be called Super Mario World. Now, as for a trailer, probably too early to get a trailer, but I bet you we'll get a trailer later on this year, which we will. So this is good. We finally got some updates, but as for what is the movie going to be like, we'll just have to wait and see later on this year. You bet there's going to be a trailer later on this year. You bet it is. Just like how there's going to be other trailers for all the other upcoming 2026 films later on this year. I promise you guys. True. Maybe for the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, they'll even have a Mario balloon to help celebrate the next movie. I bet you that. Well, guys, thank you all so much for listening. Hope you guys are excited for the movie. I am too. I just hope the story is very, very promising. The first film was so riot amazing. We're all going to be promised. And as for Minions 3, they didn't say nothing about Minions 3. All they said is that Minions 3 is coming, and also Shrek. But we're not talking about Minions 3 and Shrek right now. Right now, we're focusing on Mario because that's the big event.